Alright, welcome to my Karol G Carolina skin early gameplay and review. So first of all, shout out to Epic Games. They did send me this early. In fact, they sent me it yesterday and I didn't see it. So when they send stuff early, I don't get a notification unless I actively check my locker, and I completely missed this. So she actually comes to the item shop tonight. So let's talk about the prices and what we can expect in the bundle. So the skin is going to be 1,500 V-Bucks, and it does come with this back bling right here, the cool transport. Now you'll have to forgive me because I know who Karol G is, but I don't know a lot about her. So I have no idea why she picked this as a back bling. It's obviously a shark, but I don't understand the reference. So 1,500 for both of those items and the Lego version. Let's just take a look at that real quick before I forget. So that looks pretty good. Let's go to the locker here. The bedazzledness on the skin turns to what look like white snowflakes now, but that still looks pretty good. Now sold separately is this microphone for 800 V-Bucks. It's called the MSB Mic. Now I'll be honest, I am not a fan of this one. It does not fit the particular skin that it goes with. As you saw, her color scheme is that awesome ruby red, and this is like flower themed. So it might be a reference to something about Karol G, but in terms of making a combo, this is not it. This one right here is actually in the festival pass. This goes better. Even though it's not that ruby red, it at least matches somewhat. But this one, I just don't like the green in it, and the flowers, they're all just different colors than the skin. Well, regardless, that's 800 V-Bucks for that, and then you can buy a wrap sold separately for 500, and again, I'm not feeling this one. It's pink. If they would have made this red with the sparkly effect, I think this would have been perfect. But they made it pink. Again, look at her color scheme here. Yes, her hair and actually the reactivity, which I'll talk about in a minute, is that light colored pink, but I don't know. I feel like if this was that ruby red, it would have been so much better. So 500 for this one. And then there's also this jam track right here. It's a remix. I don't want to play it because I'll get copyrighted, but this is also sold separate for 500 V-Bucks. So there's going to be a bundle with all of those items together for 2,200. And again, if you just want the skin and the back bling, that's going to be 1,500. So 1,500 and 2,200 for everything. So sadly, there's no emotes, there's no pickaxes, and there's no glider. So let's take a look in the locker real quick, and then I'll show you in game. So this is Carolina, and her description simply states, unforgettable. Now she does have a secondary style which turns the reactivity off. So we can clearly see what the reactiveness is right here. So first of all, her flower is this nice red color when it's off, and she's got these white stripes along her dress. The stripe also goes down one of her legs, but not the other. With the reactivity on, you can see her hair lights up a bright pink, which looks amazing. The flower on her hair lights up, and all those white stripes now light up with this pink flow as well. So it's actually a really clean reactivity. I just don't know how it works yet. I don't know if it's for limbs or if it's always on. We're going to find out. It could be to music too, I'm not sure. Now, if you bought the Fortnite Festival Pass, then you got this version of Karol G. Now, I have not done a gameplay and review on her yet, but I feel like the item shop one is 10 times better than this one. And again, the back bling, I really have no knowledge of why she picked this. It says, you can do it for the description, and it looks like a shark. Now, since she doesn't come with any accessories, let's see what we can find out. So again, her main color scheme is this ruby red, and if you have the reactivity on, the pink as well. If you have the reactivity off, there's really not that much pink. You've got that two-toned hair color, but other than that, it's primarily red and a little bit of white. So with that said, I picked a lot of red pickaxes. Now, I'm going to have to go in game and see which one of these flows the best, but here's just a few I found just from my locker perspective, so I don't know how they look in game, but the Blackwood Blade, this one I thought would go really well, the Breakheart Blades. We've got the Crimson Scythe, which is that nice ruby red as well. That could flow. This one I wasn't really sure of. It looks kind of maroonish, so that's lower on my totem pole. That's the Ember Baton. We got the Fearless Fangs. That's red and black. The Fire Fangs kind of had that metallic ruby shine to them. The Red's Rippers, I thought these looked nice. They probably flow nice with that dress as well. And Goku's Power Pole, you can actually see what that one looks like. It's close. The Plasmatic Edge, I don't know. This one is supposed to be red, but it kind of looks orange. However, it has the bedazzled effect to it, so I kind of wanted to see what that looked like. The Core Cutters have that nice red. This Hot Rod Ripper is a beautiful red as well. Then we've got the Heartache, which is hopefully the same color red. The Scarlet Scythe, this one looks a little more pinkish red. And then the Sorrow's Reach has that dark red. We got the Ordered Cutlass, again, trying to match the red color. And Thorn, That one looks pretty close. And then the Web Wrecker, that has like 2 shades of red. And then if you just want a microphone one, Vox looks really good. It's like a purplish pink, but there's no red on it. So this one might actually go well with the reactive version. Now for a glider, once again, I picked a lot of red type gliders. I really think this gumdrop one might work. It kind of has that bedazzled sparkly effect on the top, and then it has that nice ruby red as well, and a little bit of pinkish hues to it. So I'm gonna try this one. But we've also got the Aerial Acrobat. That's got red and pink, so that one could be nice as well. That's from Neymar Jr. The Devil's Wings from the Daredevil set is a nice red. We've got Crimson Wish. This one has a lot more steel on it. The Cyclone. It's a darker red and black. We've got Engage. This one's white, but it does have the nice ruby crimson red. Fossil Flyer. This was one of my lower ranked ones, but it is red at least. The Tech Burstwing right here, you can see it's not quite the same red, but that is a nice glider. The Junk Bucket. See, it's just really hard to match without seeing it in game. I wish it showed her character gliding on all these. I sometimes wish these gliders actually showed the characters just like this one right here, because then we could get a feel for what they would look like. This is the Hot Rod. That's red and yellow. The Hot Ride is a lighter red. We've got the Mainframe. That's a nice blood red. Paper Parasol is kind of lowly ranked for me, but it is red as well. Retaliator. It's got a lot of blue in it too. The Scarlet Strike is more so jet black and that nice red. We've got the Swoon Sail. This is a very, very bright red. I kind of wanted to see this one. It's got purplish pink as well. The Tech Turbine. And then we got 2 more. The Wind Crawler. And then lastly, the Turbo Spin, which has a lot of blue. So like I said, I'm going to try the Gumdrop. We'll see how that looks in game. Okay, so let's hop into a match and we'll see how she plays out. And more importantly, we're going to find out about this reactivity. Okay, here we go. Like I said, I have the Gumdrop glider equipped. Hey, I just got some XP. Nice. So here it is. Yeah, I think that actually goes quite nice. Look at that. That is a perfect match in my opinion. That's awesome. Let's deploy it one more time. Wow. That's probably as good as it's going to get for this combo. Okay, so here she is. I'm not sure I'm feeling the back bling. The back bling is pretty cool, but I just feel like it doesn't really flow with this particular skin. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad, and like I said, I would totally run this on another skin, but for this one, I'm just not feeling it. Let's test some of these pickaxes. So again, it's kind of hard to match and replicate that exact color of red. I didn't see any bedazzle-like pickaxes, but these don't look too bad. Let's take a look at the aim down sights real quick. Okay, so the wrap, I guess, doesn't look that bad either. I just really wished this was that same color red. It would look so much better. No reactivity here. It is nicely animated. It looks like something's moving up and down. We're going to put that on the wrap skin to see what that is exactly, but you can see the glittery effect as well. Same thing on her arm. When you aim down sights, you can see that white stripe. It's definitely animated. It kind of looks like it's pulsating down. The aim down sights is very smooth, though. Despite the extremely long hair, I feel like this is really clean. Here it is crouched. So not bad all around. Let's take a look from the front. Okay, so, well, we can see the reactivity right there. It's pretty much to emoting or music. So let me do an emote with music. Yes, you can clearly see. Look at her hair. That is awesome. Now, I kind of wish this was based on the limbs, too, because then you could have it on fully. Whereas with this, you're just going to have to emote to activate it. But you can see the white stripes now have that pink hue around it. This is going to look so much better in the dark. But watch her hair. That nice light pink, as soon as I stop emoting, is going to fade away so you can clearly see the difference. Here we go. Focus on the hair. Zoop. See how it fades away? Pretty cool. So it's extremely bright pink. Let's turn the lights off real quick. Oh, wow. So the white stripes actually have some contrail to it. Let's see what happens when we run. There's like little bubbly things flying around as well. It doesn't look like they trail behind when you do jumps and sprints, but they're definitely there. Way more noticeable in the dark. Speaking of which, let's do the reactivity. Oh, wow. So that's so much brighter in the dark. So even an emote that doesn't really have music or sound, such as this one, nailed it, it still triggers the reactivity. And here she is without the back bling. So that looks great. I feel like it's better without the back bling. Hair has nice physics as well. Okay, lastly, let's check out the wrap on the wrap skin. Okay, so this doesn't look bad on the wrap skin. So we've got the bedazzled pink color. You can see as I move, it kind of sparkles and glitters. We've got some flowers and a heart with some creepily animated black lines. So when we zoom in, you can see those are thorns. So a heart with thorns, that's gotta be a reference to a song she did, probably. But it actually looks way better on the wrap skin. And you can clearly see those are thorns, whereas on the gun wrap, it was kind of hard to see what those were. You could see that they were moving, but you couldn't really tell what they were. Let's see if it glows at all. Oh yeah, the little sparkles kind of light up just a little bit. How about from the front? Oh, wait a minute. So that's interesting. The wrap is not actually reactive, but in actuality, it is. So it's reactive to music, just like the skin. So that's a nice touch. Again, it did not say it was reactive in the locker. It simply said animated. And lastly, here's the reactivity off style. So it's pretty much identical in the daylight. You still see the animation on the arm as well as the dress. The white stripes move. But this time in the dark, there's no glow, obviously. And those little animations that followed around the character are no longer here as well. And obviously when you emote, nothing happens. Okay, so for the wrap, you can clearly see it's not currently reactive. There's no flowers lighting up. Oh. Is it a real guy? No, that's a bot, I think. Okay, so again, just showing that there's no animated flowers on the wrap right now. So let me go into the Nitrodrome where music should be playing. Okay, I hear the music already. Let's see. Yeah, you can see my hair lighten up. And there's the flowers. So it is 100% secretly reactive. Check that out. And the skin looks beautiful lit up like that. Nice. So 100% confirmed, secret reactivity on the wrap. Okay, we're in a top 4 situation, and I'm pretty much pickle ricked here. I have no mobility to my name, but I might be able to pull this off. I have 2 dashes. That's it. I think this is the good guy right here. Actually, let's just get involved in this. So they're all 3 right in front of me. I see them all. I think this is the good guy. Yeah, that was the good guy. Okay, there's the scan. Hopefully it doesn't come through the bush here. That guy just got shredded. Oh my goodness, let's go! Not today, big fella. These micro SMGs are insane. I didn't think I'd win that, let alone with 13 limbs. Let's go. I will take that for sure. So there you go. That is the Karol G Carolina skin, and she will be in the item shop tonight. A solid skin all around, and in my opinion, better than the festival version. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.